Have you ever seen this error on your Cricut? I got it while cutting basswood. Are you going to get the Explorer 4 or the Maker 4? I don't know if I'm going to get another Maker or if I'm going to upgrade to a Maker 3 or a Maker 4. No clue. How are you? Anybody new? I'm Heather. We craft, we chat every Sunday. I go live and share with you whatever I'm doing with my Cricut this week. This week is sublimation. I shared the file below. Last week, we did adhesive vinyl, and I think it turned out good. This week, print and cut. I share the files below. Mama, you're not new. Mama, I know you. Hi! So many folks coming in. Thank you. I feel like we sound okay. I have the hardwired mic in, not trying the wireless. With sublimation, I just wanted to point out, I always keep my dogs out of the room. This beautiful angel is Isabel. She is my whole world since we got her. My daughter is 16 and super busy. She has a friend over, so if you hear any noise, they're just being teenagers. So when it comes to the puppy, I have to kick her out of the room, put up the gate. I have the fan on. Sublimation is going to have some fumes, and we don't want to expose them to it. Hi. You say goodbye? Say, no, don't put me down. Say, don't put me down, Mom. I know. I have to, though. Put up the gate, and let's craft. Okay. Past couple of weeks have been like crappy at work and great at home. So I hope home is great for you. If you got a job, you're getting through it too. This is where I come to decompress and not deal with all that. Thanks for joining us. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mr. Tim. I saw DJ Is. I saw Nicole. I saw Zella. I saw Jennifer Boo. Oh, I love you. Thank you all for coming over. I've got print and cut, mug press, and I'm just going to do tumblers today. I had the HTV Ront tumbler press where I could have done this all in one shot. I sent that to my friend Ozella. I did not like that machine. I like this machine. So we're going to use the Cricut mug press, and it's going to take a little more work. But I'm going to show you why it's worth it to me. You guys are so awesome. Hit the thumbs up. If you know anybody who has a Cricut or wants a Cricut or just doesn't want to be alone on a Sunday morning, share me out to them. I really want to hit that 10,000. Breaking 2,000 means I know I can do it. I just need your help. I've got my coffee. I feel like we're ready. Sublimation. You need a printer. I use the Epson EcoTank 2400, the most affordable in the series. I have mine filled with Easy Ink from Amazon, and it's almost gone finally. I am going to be refilling with Big Boy ink from here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and he has his own Etsy shop. Big Boy is spelled B-I-G-B-O-I. I use HTV Ront paper. I have purchased, I'm on like my third package. So I haven't updated to the A-sub. I've watched so many videos here where people couldn't tell the difference. So I didn't take that extra jump. I do everything in my craft room on a budget. My machines are clearance, sale. My blanks, I get them from Amazon, affordably, on sale, and I always check the reviews. If they don't have good reviews, don't waste your money. That's my opinion. My Cricut has never let me down until the other day when I was cutting basswood, and I even unloaded and tried again. But she is like 2.5 years old, so it is what it is. Good morning, my love. Thank you for your support. He even liked my community tab post this morning. That's love. I have blue heat transfer tape that I prefer. I have Trusted Now PYD Life because I just don't trust the brown. I've seen too many people on YouTube make a project that would have been perfect if it wouldn't have been for that brown tape. So I'm not going to make that trust. For me, I stick with the blue tape. Oh, I really like this file. Let me show you again. Magic is a Cricut Access file. The books, I searched books. Those are a Cricut Access file. And then is found in the pages is just Cricut Sans font, the original regular font it defaults to. I centered everything. When it comes to sublimation, oh my gosh, please remember to mirror. I feel like I've gotten really good at mirroring to the point where sometimes I'll accidentally mirror things that don't need to be mirrored. So that's always a thing. But I like this. So I share the files below. I'm not sponsored by Cricut. I'm not a Cricut affiliate or endorsed. I'm just a lady with the machine and want you to know you can do this too. Good morning, Freddie. Oh, you get me. And I am so lucky you're here. Good morning. You guys, Friday we had a record high. Saturday we were supposed to get snow. It didn't happen. It just got cold. And this morning I woke up to like a thin little sheet of ice outside, but not bad. Anybody in the Northeast, y'all get it bad, I think. I'm so sorry. Hi, Jelly. Nice to meet you. I'm Heather. I am not an expert at anything. I just want to have fun. We are ready. We just got to do our best to line this up. I made my own tumbler cradle out of Cricut tubes and hot glue. You can buy them on Amazon. They have really fancy ones. This worked just fine. I already sprayed off an alcohol this side. I did use the Cricut to print and cut, so it'd be perfectly square to help me line it up. You can use whatever works for you. Plenty of times we bust out the scissors or the trimmer here. The fabric tape measure is just because of my OCD. You could probably just have taped that down and called it good. That's not me. Oh, we love to craft, love to chat. I think crafting is just one of those things. Delonda Ford always said crafting is your therapy. And it can be. It really can be. When it comes to the Cricut, I love making gifts. These are for our librarians. Want to tape it all the way down so we don't have any ghosting. Ghosting is where your image isn't crisp. There's like a shadow or a blur. We have a librarian at the school where my daughter is in. She is a sophomore. And then we have a librarian for our town's library. Our library is open on Wednesdays and Saturdays for the town. Just a little community one. I rarely attempt a wraparound. I've only done 2. They weren't for me. Y'all got some really great ideas out there. I love seeing them. I follow all kinds of crafters here on YouTube, Instagram. I check in on the Facebook a couple times a week, but I'm on the Instagram and the YouTube every day. I'm not on the clock app, the dance app. I tried twice. It wasn't for me. Start in the center and work your way out whenever it's round. I do the same thing on flat objects too, honestly. Just helps with lining it up. Oh my gosh. Spring is going to spring. Puppy is going to complain because she can't come in with us. But we'll be done in like 9 minutes. It's going to take us twice to do 1 tumbler. Whereas, yeah, if you have the big press, you can get her done in 1 shot. And yes, if you ever have the chance to pay it forward, do it. If you try something and it isn't for you, pass it along to someone who it is for. Don't let it go to waste. If you have the machine and it's still in its box, tear that sucker out, please. Let's craft every Sunday. I've got ideas for like every Sunday. I'm just going to do Cricut this year and just have fun. I've got the auto press, got the maker. We'll get another maker. I've got mug press. Oh, we even got the hat press. We have not done the hat press enough. We need to do more. Parchment paper, Dollar Tree. Just going to help make sure that no ink bleeds out of our tumbler and ruin our press. I'm going to line up both sides so that, again, I don't have to worry about rotating, but I am going to have to flip my tumbler over. She is not tight, so let's grab a piece of cardboard. This will be a good hack to learn. Whenever she's not tight like that, just grab some cardboard, wrap it around. You're still going to get the heat transfer, and everything will be snug. The mugs fit perfect, but the tumblers are just a little skinnier. I hope Cricut comes out with tumblers. That'd be awesome. I was surprised when they came out with the Cricut 4s. The Maker and the Explorer. They're just a little faster. They really don't do anything the other ones didn't. Now, I like cutting basswood. Make sure I line that up good. So for me, I want the Maker. I know lots of folks have like the lasers. When you have a laser, you need to exhaust it. And I have a window, but I live in South Dakota. So, you know, it's not really going to be ideal. So I haven't made that move. Anyone who has one, like Making with Marilyn, I love to see what they can do with it. They can do so much. They can cut way more than we can. But obviously with a Cricut, we can cut way more than we can with the scissors. So you know what I mean? I'm in the middle. Hi, Bobby. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Do you love to craft? Do you love to chat? We are making mugs for librarians today. I shared the file. I love Cricut. I've not used the Silhouette. I've not used the Scan and Cut. I have used the Locklick. It's okay. It's a good machine. It is a first generation cutter. Locklick is a sister to the HTV Ronk company. So yeah, I like a lot of things from the HTV Ronk company. I just didn't love their tumbler press. I got the mini hand press though. I love that. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Carrie. Oh my God. I'm doing tumblers. Gifts for librarians. Thank you for coming in. I can't wait to see your mugs. Ah, we're already almost there. Oh, I didn't show the dots on the screen. I'm so glad you're here. What kind of press do you have, Carrie? It's not hot, but when I flip it, it will be. So make sure you have a heat glove. Two heat gloves. Have a coaster. Everywhere you go when you're playing with heat. These heat gloves are awesome. They really matter. I try to be safe in the craft room. So I really am about the clumsiest human being. The second time we do it, it's not going to go through all the indicators every time. Sometimes it will. Like I took enough time, while I was getting that flipped over. But sometimes it won't. So just keep a real good eye on it. The mug press. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It takes into account the temperature for our room, temperature of our blank, whether it's a mug, a tumbler. Girl, I tried doing one of those glasses. I didn't see crap on it. So they said they were sublimation glasses, but I didn't see my design at all. But yeah, I really enjoy this. I think it's going to turn out great. And if it doesn't, I got to back up. I got more. I think it's really important when you're making gifts for others. Do not be on your last blank, your last bit of vinyl, your last bit of paper, your last bit of anything. If your intention is gifting to others, have an extra. When I'm crafting for myself, it can be one and done, I try, whenever I'm crafting for my family or gifting to others, don't just have the exact amount of materials I need because we're human. We're going to make mistakes, Do my best to, line things up. As long as it's upright, that's about the most important. Mirrored and upright. I'm excited you guys all came over. I'm so lucky. Okay, we've got Easter crafting. We've got spring. And as soon as spring is done, we are all ready for end of school, graduation, Mother's Day, Memorial Day. Oh, April and May. These are going to be fun. I have a lot of ideas. Go to the store on Friday and Saturday. Can always pick up anything I'm missing before Sunday. Thanks for being here. What episode are we on? 80 something. Been doing it, yeah, well over a year and a half. It'll be 2 years this summer. That small stock really, it helps, you know? Yeah, every Sunday I share what I'm doing, Jelly. Thank you. Yeah, and like I said, I'm not an expert at anything, not affiliated, not endorsed, none of that. I am just sharing with you what I'm doing for the week. So thanks for hanging out with me. I tried doing other crafts. I wasn't great at resin. I thought it was fun, but I'm not very good at it. I love tie-dye. We'll do that this summer. I got a big kit from HTV Ront, Amazon. And we craft the Dollar Tree. We craft the heck out of the Dollar Tree. Oh, I'm so glad. Seeing new names and seeing old faces. Thank you. Oh! I always think of your little icons as your faces. When it comes to, I like to paint. I really do. I'm not a painter. I'm not an artist, but I like to, yeah, paint wood, paint the scrap wood we're going to craft on. I redid a hutch for my coffee bar. I need to redo another hutch. I'm excited. I got lots of ideas. I just got to make sure, line them up, knock them out. Where did I put my gloves? Right in front of my face. Usually it's a garbage can I hide from myself in here, not my gloves. I feel like this side got a better press than this side. Let's give it one more squeeze just for good. Parchment paper sheets, Dollar Tree, $1.25. You're not tearing off the roll. They're perfectly sized, in my opinion. And yeah, when it comes to the tumblers, you just got to flip it over. So yeah, if you've got mugs down, you can do tumblers. But like I said, I don't do big wrap tumblers. That's where that big tumbler press would have come in more handy. I just found it very cumbersome. I mean, it was as large as this toaster oven. I've used the toaster oven for shrinky dinks. Those are fun. I was going to do some clay things, and then I never got around to it. James Money! Hi! How are you? He plays Friday the 13th, and he probably plays other things too, but those are the things I tune into. I love you guys. Happy spring. For real, anybody in the Northeast, I know you're not feeling spring today. I'm in South Dakota, and it's cold today, but Friday it was like 80 degrees. Today it's like 20. It's been weird weather for everybody this year, huh? Is anybody a big reader? I'm not a big reader. My daughter reads. My husband used to read. Now he listens to all of his books. My friend Lizzie, she's a reader. When I was young, I read the R.L. Stine Fear Street books. I read that whole series. Like every time a book came out, my butt was in the bookstore. I never got into Goosebumps, but I loved the Fear Street series. I'm excited. Yeah, so if you're going to do a tumbler in your mug press, you just got to flip it. and it's just going to take longer. But I haven't had any issues, so I'm really hopeful today's is going to turn out well too. Kevin, hi! Happy spring. Good morning. It is icy cold here. Very nice on Friday though, so it will come back, I know. Oh, thank you for coming over. I really hope you're having a great day. Like I said, the past few months at work have been real brutal on me, so coming in here has really made a world of difference in keeping me going. Thank you guys. I think this week was the best week I've had in a long time at work, but still it wasn't easy, so I just keep fighting through. It's been 3 years since my surgery now. I had endometriosis, and they took away one of my ovaries, and that was really painful, but it changed my whole world. I left that surgery and immediately was no longer in pain. So if anybody's ever been through chronic pain, I know exactly how you feel. I did it for about 15 years. And I didn't even know that was probably all of my problem. I was a much nicer person after surgery. And then it took me 3 years to get to my new normal. They always say your recovery time after surgery, it's a couple weeks or a couple months. Mine was a couple of years. I bounced right back physically. It was all that internal. Make sure you wear the heat gloves. This thing's 400 degrees. Literally as hot as coming out of your pizza oven. Does anybody have a pizza oven? We don't. I see them on TV though, and I'm always like, God, that'd be cool to have. Got a toaster oven. Now, as it cools down, it'll be set. Let's be impatient. Leader, don't touch it. Oh, I love it. This is the best part. The peel and reveal. I used to reuse my tape. It's okay to not reuse your tape. If you needed that permission, I'm extending it to you. Now, if your budget is strapped, I want you to know you can reuse your tape. I've heard people talk about don't have money, don't do the craft, or don't start. And I want you to know that's absolutely wrong. Please start. I don't care what it is. I don't think this was perfectly straight. Oh, but it looks really good. And these, I put mine in the dishwasher. Wash them. For me, with these tumblers, my lids have gone to before the tumbler ever looked bad. Little ghosting here. Could have done better. But it's pretty darn straight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, using the print and then cut was the right answer for that for me. Oh, that's a good gift, I think. What do you think? And then when it comes to gifting it. These ones came with boxes. So yeah, you can ship it. You can wrap it. Ooh, I'm excited. Thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, I got another one to do. Might need, when I'm flipping, maybe I should also rotate. I wasn't doing that. Oh, I love it. Okay. Next week, sublimation again. So I've been trying to switch it up, adhesive vinyl, HTV, sublimation. But yeah, I'm going to hit you with back-to-back sublimations. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you did hit subscribe, would you be willing to hit the bell? Because on Wednesdays, I'm going to share with you every week what I get at Dollar Tree. I've been finding some really good stuff. So I've shared my empties. I've shared new finds. This week, we got the Miss Whitney spray. Whitney Houston. You guys, it smells like musk. You see this at your Dollar Tree? I hope you pick it up. And I asked on my short, what was your favorite Whitney Houston song? I used underneath the short, I Want to Dance with Somebody, Whitney Houston. Oh, her hair. I just love that video from when I was little. And my second favorite is Queen of the Night from the Bodyguard soundtrack. Ozella's was I Will Always Love You from the Bodyguard soundtrack. And my number 3 favorite was the American the national anthem when she sang at the baseball game. Oh, so if it's good, I'm serious. If you see this, grab it. It's very musky. I used it as a room spray, not a body spray. Come on over. This is the fun part. Oh, I love you. Thank you for coming over. I'll be sure to be in these YouTube streets if you are a creator too. Come over. I love you. Yay! Thank you.